750 on your hometown station. We've been talking about data and the compromisation thereof. I don't know if that's the right way of saying that or not. But here was Steve Sturgeon from Confidential Data Destruction, located here in Santa Clarita. Gave out the website shredderonsite.com, and of course you're located in the Valencia the Industrial Center. There, we'll talk about other contact methods for you shortly. We were talking, of course, about data as far as on your computer, and also even such things as it's the law. Now, what is it? Is it a business with three or more?
3 or more employees. It's called the red flag rule. It's a federal law. Required to have a policy, technically written, that says what kind of information do they capture, what kind of private information they capture, where do they keep it, who gets to see it, how long do they keep it, and how do they get rid of it.
So there is accountability on the federal level if you don't have something in place that shows that you are actually securing personal information. So I think that's really important.
Minimum fines are $10,000 and up.
Yeah, that's that could really put especially some of the smaller businesses here out of business. So let's talk a little bit about post office. So you were talking about a situation coming up with the smaller post office boxes. What's going on there?
Well, we've gotten word from a variety of customers that have come in and brought information for us to destroy that they've had their mailboxes, both commercial and residential, broken into. Talked to the post office here in Santa Clarita, and they said there is a group or a team of people that are out there in the evenings and nights and weekends that are breaking into the multi-box environments in residential areas or HOA type environments, community environments, or in businesses where they have multi-box for a variety of suites or units. They're breaking into them. They're taking anything that's in there out. And then the post office has to come in to repair that box. And until then, you need to go to the post office in order to get mail. This can take anywhere from 2 weeks to 2 months for that to happen. Incredible inconvenience. You don't know what was in the box when they got into it, and a lot of it can be business or residential. It can be important checks, information statements, the like that you need or have been waiting for.
And what's really important on that is if that's happened to you, report that to the postmaster, because they will get what's called the postal inspectors. They are actually, I know it sounds like just people who look at packages, but they are kind of like the investigators or the FBI of the U.S. Postal Service, and they actually will get investigators out there, but that can take time as well. So in the meantime, is there anything else people can do about that? I mean, aside from just...
Well, one thing I would caution businesses if that typically are open Monday through Friday and they get mail on Saturday is either to stop the Saturday mail service, and they can do that through the post office, or ensure that somebody goes by to pick that up, because weekends are particularly attractive to the thieves in terms of an opportunity to break in when nobody's looking.
Yeah, and you've got a lot of these, especially newer businesses that have those outside boxes, just like a lot of the residences do. They don't just deliver it inside the little slot anymore. So this is really good, and this is confidential data destruction, not just for your shredder needs, which is, of course, especially professional shredder needs, where you actually set boxes at locations where employees and personnel can dump stuff that needs to be shredded. You pick it up and do it. You also offer mobile shredding as well, where you've got the video that people can see the shredding and everything going on. Not just paper, but also digital products as well, such as hard drives and computers, right?
Correct. In fact, today we actually have a route going out. I think we're going to be destroying somewhere in the neighborhood of 3,000 hard disk drives today.
So that is important to make sure that your data is secure. And also, I like the fact, though, Steve, that you are giving information about other ways to secure, even for personal and professional businesses personal residents and professional businesses to secure their stuff and think about the big picture. We've talked to you before about your trash, what you put in your trash, really important, because once it hits the curb, what happens?
It's anybody's property. It's public property.
So keep that in mind, and people do go through it. You might think they're just looking for cans and bottles, but depending on where you live in Santa Clarita, but they could actually be looking for something a little more personal on that level. So
a health record or a health account and the like can offer them the opportunity to get prescriptions, to get into your medical information. It's a trying time.
Not trying to scare you, but even still, just be aware of your surroundings, as they used to tell us in the Army. So shredderonsite.com, what's another way to contact you?
Our local number is 257-9970.
Confidential data destruction located in the industrial center.
On Avenue Stanford, 28042. And we do have drop-off, so people can come in, drop off anything under 10 boxes, 8 to 5, Monday through Friday, typically 10 to 3 on Saturdays. Call for an appointment.
Perfect, because that way also old taxes, old bank statements, everything else, get those out of there. Steve Sturgeon, always a pleasure to have you updating us on this information and very useful. Thank you so much for stopping by.
Thank you very much.
7:56, traffic after this.